Hey, today we are working for writing. We have two things we're working on. One is DLP, which stands for Daily Language Practice, and the other one is writing your November happinesses. I know. It's December, Mrs. Wen, and it's halfway through December, and it's so late. But this is a project that I really want us to finish, and I want to be able to make a little booklet for you in the end. So we are going to continue with our happiness is writing. So I want you to think back to November. So that's around Thanksgiving time. That's before COVID made us go completely online. So before that, when we were still in school, I want you to think about what made you happy during those times. It can be something little, it can be something big. Anything you want, really. What was something that brought you happiness? What's something that made you happy only in the month of November? Because remember, each month we're focused on one thing that makes us happy. So maybe you went to a baby shower. Maybe it was getting student of the month. Maybe it was the pizza party we had. Maybe it was having Thanksgiving with family members and seeing them, or helping bake cookies, whatever it is. Okay. I want you to think of one thing only. So, not a list, just one thing that made you happy. And then you're going to write your rough draft. So, a rough draft is basically just the first copy of something that we're going to write. And it's not the final one, because your final one is after someone has looked over it. And for our case, the person who's going to look over it is me. So I want to double check that it's good before you write your final draft. So if I'm writing my rough draft, I'm going to write happiness is, and then what's something that made you happy in November? For me, I'm going to say happiness is putting up the Christmas tree. So happiness is going to many stores, and picking out our family Christmas tree. I got to decorate it with Tate. I even convinced Tim to let us have two Christmas trees. If you couldn't tell, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Okay, so notice how I focused on just one event, one thing, which was putting up the Christmas tree. That's what made me happy in November. I know some people might say, Miss Wen, why do you put up a tree in November? People put it up in December. I don't care. I put it in November. So that's what made me happy. So I'm going to write about that. What else was I going to say? It's okay if you spell some things wrong for this one. Just sound it out, because I'm going to look over it and give you feedback. So to start this, you're going to need your notebook. Any writing notebook is okay. Maybe you want your composition notebook. That's one with no spiral bounds. It's like straight and smooth on the side. And you're just going to open it to a brand new page and start brainstorming, writing what made you happy in November. Remember, in November, not December, November. Okay, write it down. It should be a couple sentences, kind of like this right here. And then once you're done, take a picture and send it to Schoology and work on your DLP.